In today's lesson, we're going to be speaking about how do you increase your vocal range. There are three main culprits that get in the way of us learning to be able to sing high. The first main culprit is tension. Now, I'm sure you guys have all seen that guy try to sing and the blood vessel is popping out of their neck and they're strained, and that's not the way you want to sing. Singing should be easy. Singing should be fun. We oftentimes just make it way too hard, harder than it needs to be. So when you relax and you allow the body to do what is created and made to be, guess what? It works. But oftentimes we psych ourselves out, and that comes to point number 2, which is our mental game. The biggest thing that you have to conquer when you're trying to sing high notes is learning to, like we talked in number 1, relax, not be tense. And number 2, like we said, is a mental game. You want to not be psyching yourself out and being going, oh my goodness, this is gonna be so high. You wanna relax into the note. I often think of this commercial, and I think it was this Nestea commercial, where there was this guy and he was standing there and it was super hot and he's like sweating and dying, and he takes this Nestea bottle and he uncracks it and he takes the sip, and then he falls back into this beautiful, gorgeous pool that drops in the behind him. And you want to think of that when you're singing. You want to think of this relaxing place where you just, like at the very end of a incredible, intense day, and you are exhausted and you flop back onto a big, huge pile of pillows on your bed. That's what you want to think about when you're singing high. Point number 3 should be obvious, but sometimes we forget it, which is practice. You can listen to 100 YouTube videos on how to sing, but if you are not singing, I can guarantee you are not going to get better. In fact, you might even get worse. You need to practice. Practice makes perfection. You have to train your body and your brain to do just what it was supposed to do, to relax when it goes high, to not be psyched out about it. Practice will only make it better. Another one of the things that I found with some of my students is they become so terrified of those high notes that they only sing low, only ever sing low. Well, you know what? You're not gonna get better if you only sing low. You have to sing higher. You have to push yourself. It's through pushing yourself that you will get better. So you have to promise me, practice. If you are going to practice, like I know you are, you need to first start off with some exercises to actually improve that. So the very first one is relaxing. If the body is not relaxed, it cannot do anything that you want it to do. It always needs to start from a place of relaxation. I cannot speak. Yeah, it needs to start from a place of relaxation. I cannot say that word. So one of the things that my choir directors would often have us do was to stand in a line, and we would reach in front of the person beside us and we would massage their shoulders, switch positions, and massage the other way. Another way, if you're by yourself, is to just massage your shoulders. Some voice teachers that I would work with, they would even do different stretches and stuff to get the body in alignment, and that is a very good place to start, because if you're tense, I can guarantee you're going to sound horrible. So you need to be relaxed very first, and then your body and muscles will be in alignment to work the way they're supposed to. Exercise 2 is basically coming back to that mental game thing that we were talking about earlier. Working on that mental game. As you get up to those high notes, you want to be thinking relax, peaceful. For everybody, there is a different image as to what is the idea of relaxation, what is the idea of being peaceful. So for you, it might be a quiet brook or a stream in the middle of a forest. It might be, I don't know what it is for you. What is it for you? Comment below if you have an idea of something that makes you feel relaxed and peaceful. And you want to have that image in your mind, and you want to think about it as you get to that high note and just imagine it. And that'll help your body to get to that place. Exercise number 3 comes down to that idea of, instead of you're going up, you want to tell yourself that you're going down to give yourself the sensation of falling. So what I've often had my students do is I will have them physically, as they go up to that high note, they will bend over, and it'll give them the sensation as though they are falling. And you might be thinking, how in the world do I do that if I'm singing live? Because I will look like an idiot. So you might actually notice some singers, often who are trained well, they will do this. They'll get kind of the Mariah Carey thing, where they'll plug the one ear, put the finger up, and crouch down low. And it's not that they're doing that just to look cool. It's actually because when you sink down just a little bit, give it a little bit of a squat to your stance, it'll help you to feel as though on that high note, as though you were falling, and it'll help you to hit it, which is the goal, without tension, without strain, without anxiety, and it helps you to just get that feeling of, oh, I've got this. Exercise number 4 is the lip buzz. And the lip buzz, you want to imagine as though you're blowing bubbles in a pool. Loose, relaxed, dopey, limber. And you want to put it in with a little bit of a hum at the bottom. So it's quite helpful if you actually take your 2 fingers and you push from here down a note, and it'll help your lips to come together. It also helps to create the feeling as though there is a consonant that is holding your buzz together. It'll help you to buzz longer, because that's one of the issues that people often have with a buzz, is so. Let's actually try that for an exercise first. I'm gonna play it first so you can hear it. Let's try that together. And you can take that one exercise and move up higher and higher as you go. Another exercise that's a little bit easier with the lip buzz is just going up 5 notes and down, if that one's a little bit hard for you. So let's actually try that together. We're gonna go through a few of them together. So let's start here on the C. Good job, keep going. Make sure the lip buzz is kept loose. Nice and limber. Good, keep going. Awesome. If it's feeling a little high, you can bend over to kind of give you that sensation of falling. Good job. Keep it coming. One more, and awesome, there you go. I hope you enjoyed today's voice lesson on learning how to increase your vocal range. For more piano and vocal tips, I encourage you to press the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification, comment, all of the things, and we will have more piano and vocal lessons for your musical adventure. See ya. Waiting for the coffee to brew. I need some company now. I need some company now.